Welcome back to another episode of On a Mission. I'm your host, Dr. Wendy Norfleet with Norfleet Integrated Solutions, and it is my pleasure to have with me Fernando Acosta-Rua with Pet Paradise. Welcome, Fernando.
Great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
First of all, thank you for coming and being a pet lover. You can't own a pet paradise without being a pet lover. And I'm going to tell you that your place looks great. So what got you into this?
So I actually got involved close to 20 years ago. I was in private equity in the investment world, and I came across a gentleman named Fred Goldsmith, who's the founder of Pet Paradise, and they were building the very first one at Jacksonville Airport. This was 2004. It opened up in December 2004. Long story short, my group invested in Pet Paradise. I got more and more involved, left the private equity group, and I've been with Pet Paradise really since 2005. So
wow, you really loved it.
Long time, yeah, really did. Great company, but great opportunity to continue to grow.
Okay. For those who don't know what Pet Paradise is, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we are a complete pet health and wellness company. We offer pet boarding, so when you go out of town, day camp for just the day when people need it during the day, grooming and veterinary services. So we offer all the services under one roof at the Pet Paradise locations. We're in 11 states. We have 47 locations, 47 resorts that are currently in operation, and we're adding 8 to 10 per year. So high growth, coming to a lot of different markets, and for all your pet health care needs in one place.
Well, as a pet lover of dogs, I must say that it's beautiful, it's great, and I know because I've always had a really active career, it's really important that my dog socialize, and so I love places that have the doggy day camp. Not necessarily any boarding as much, but the doggy day camp once or twice a week to make sure they have company and they be around other dogs. And a lot of people don't realize how important that is.
Yeah, and it's an important also at a young age too, to start them right after puppies to get socialized with other dogs and in that environment is really critical. So I think from an early stage, if you can start doing that, bring them to day camp, whether it's with us or someone else, but periodically to just get them accustomed to being around other pets.
Yeah, I was sharing earlier that my dog, I don't have it anymore, but Bailey and I had him since he was 8 weeks. And let me just tell you, I started him probably a week or so after I started taking him just for a couple hours, doggy day camp. The best dog, and I've had dogs all my life, the best dog I've ever had, and so socialized.
Yeah.
Quiet, chill, people didn't freak him out, animals didn't freak him out. It was really great.
No, they're family members, and we know that. There's a big responsibility when someone drops off with us, that they're entrusting us with a family member. One of the things you were talking about, a Chihuahua, over the years we've developed now a tiny town. So we have an area just for the small guys to interact. When people think of Pet Paradise, oftentimes it's about the bones-shaped swimming pool and the big outdoor areas, which are a lot of fun, but the smaller guys need
They need to be more cocooned, you know what I mean? Where it's a little more, where they don't have the wide open space as much.
Correct, and that's what they like, in the smaller space around them for comfort and protection. So that's a new enhancement over the years that we really refined our offer every year to really reflect what our customers need.
Wow. I just like resort, pet resort. I was like those words. It's like, and you really reflect it.
Yeah.
And so, so what's the plan? How do you do all this? Because there's a lot of work taking care of a dog. I can imagine just with mine.
Yeah.
You multiply that, with those big numbers. How do you take care of these? Volunteers are all workers? How do you do that?
So it's all workers. So it's all, and that really at the end of the day, it's not about our beautiful buildings and the in-ground swimming pools, which are really top of the line. There's really no one that's doing it like we do. It really comes down to that human touch and the passionate pet people that we have working at Pet Paradise. That's something when I started, I didn't fully appreciate how many pet people are really out there. And for us to be able to provide a career in this industry is very unique, because it's very much a mom and pop type industry. So you either own your one facility or you work at it. But to be part of a growing company where you can grow throughout the company and grow your position, start from the playtime coordinator and end up as a regional operations manager. We have a lot of those in the company, and that's, I think, one of the things that really sets us apart at Pet Paradise. By far, it's the people that we're able to attract, retain, and then keep them being part of the team going forward.
That's great, because they not only do you have longevity, but they kind of know the different areas or different jobs that's performed, so they're able to share and mentor others as they come along the way.
Right, and then they also know the pets that come in. It's amazing to me how they remember the pets' names when they walk in to a resort. So you see them come in and, oh, there's Fluffy. And the owner is very happy. They don't care if they know the owner's name, but if they know Fluffy, they know they have that connection, that peace of mind. And at the end of the day, that's really what our company is all about, is providing that peace of mind when you travel or you're out or you drop off for day camp or you need veterinary services. That peace of mind that you're going to the best place, and the people really care about their pets as if they were their own.
That's really important, because I know when I was taking Bailey, you know, they would greet him, as you said, and they would say, oh, and they would just, because he was like one that likes to be hugged and stuff, and they said, oh, we're going to make sure he gets plenty of hugs, and they would, you know, they already know what he needed, so it was really great.
Yeah, it's their home away from home.
Right.
For a lot of the pets, we spend a lot of time with them because their owners' lifestyle, traveling or working or both. So we really do get to know the pets and know the little idiosyncrasies of them and try to address those and make them as comfortable as they can when they're with us.
Wow. Well, I'm just glad you're here in the Jacksonville area. I'm glad to hear that you're expanding into more and more states. And I wish you continued growth. But if someone wants, you know, has a beloved pet and or want a career with pets, how do they contact you?
Yeah, so the best place is to go to our website, petparadise.com. And from a career standpoint, there's a lot of information about applying. We are currently looking for more team members as we continue our rapid growth throughout, not just Florida, but throughout the country. But for customers also to come in. And one of the things we offer and also motivate people to do is come in if you've never used us for a free day at day camp. It's a get acquainted day. We call it Meet the Fam. And you come in and you see it for yourself, what it's all about, free of charge, and then your pet also gets to experience it. And it makes it a lot easier that second time. They know what they're getting into, and that drop off is a lot easier.
Right. It's almost like kids, you know, the first day you walk them in and everything, and then just make sure they know it's okay, and then the next day they're like, bye.
That's exactly right. And that's the biggest compliment, is when people drop off and their pet is excited to go and they take off and don't look back. So that's the environment we try to create.
Okay. And once again, for people to contact, it's petparadise.com?
Petparadise.com, yes.
All right. Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of On a Mission. To learn more about Pet Paradise, please go to petparadise.com, and we'll see you next time on Buzz TV.